If I was in my prime, who would I want to play one-on-one? That list is very long. Start off with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe Bryant in his prime, LeBron in his prime, D. Wade in his prime. That's a good start. Yeah. I don't think I lose. Other than Kobe Bryant, because he steals all my moves.
Jordan beats Kobe. At the end of the game, he smacks Kobe on the butt and said,
"You can put the shoes on, but you ain't gonna never feel them. You're never gonna feel these shoes."
So then, the Wizards came to Los Angeles to play. Kobe scored 42 points in the first half.
Kobe's got the feeling. Hey, Kobe, don't send him out of the building this way.
Lost it 198.
Kobe for 27. This is incredible. The Lakers as a team have 38 points, and Kobe's got 30 of them.
As I mentioned, 23 consecutive points scored by Kobe. 30
and scored 55 points in that game.
Sure enough, Kobe went out and that motherfucker gave him 55.
Bro, you can see Mike's face in there. Now that explains it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was what was told to him.
If you electronically switched the uniforms and played that at full speed, you would not have been able to tell who was who.
Michael looks over at us and said, "He can't guard me."
Kobe looks over at Doug Collins and said, "This guy cannot guard me."
This man, when you think about Michael Jordan, the closest to get to Michael has been Kobe Bryant.
Now we just agree that these guys are like phenomenal players, and let's just move on. We got to do the one-on-one battle, huh?
We got to do it.
This man has meant so much to the league. After Michael Jordan, we didn't know who was going to take the torch and run with it. Well, Kobe took it. There will never be another Kobe Bryant.
Walton can tip it. Bryant with the save.
Oh, you got a good shot here.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
Kobe was something else. Like I said, when we're in the club, that motherfucker's in the gym. You know what I mean?
Kobe literally was the first person, at the practice gym in the morning. He worked as hard as anybody has ever worked at his game.
He literally is the one player in the league. He might shoot a left hand. He'll do anything. Yeah. You can't put nothing past him. He'll do anything. You know what I'm saying? He was out there like, I tried on you, boy. Like, I try something and not even care. Like, I tried something on you.
I watched that 81-point game live. And when he got the cooking in that, man, I was like, this is the greatest player I ever seen, dog.
Bruh.
I really thought that night.
I guess because it's an NBA game where a guy does something that has not been done in 44 years.
I watched the whole game.
I think I read it on the ticker somewhere.
It just said Kobe 81.
81 or 51?
Nobody believed it.
Man, that's unbelievable. I just couldn't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Now Kobe hit on his way. The first is hit anyway, even with the contact early.
Had a lot of motivation that game. Dell was on the other side. I said, okay, this is my time. This is my chance to pay Dell back for not playing me all those minutes my first year.
Starts with MVP season for Kobe. Yes! A new career best inning of all. Kobe's at 58.
Are you kidding me? He was giving us pull-up threes. He was giving 1-on-5 and transition scoring. I mean, he was crazy. He was making everything.
I don't believe it. Incredible. 62 for Kobe. I take it back. He is good because he has more than Dallas has.
I didn't know he outscored our entire team, but he could have easily had 80 that night.
Phil Jackson asked me to ask Kobe if he wanted to go in and try to get 70, and
Kobe looked up at the scoreboard. We were up by about 30. And he said, no, we don't need it tonight. I'll get it another night. He looked at me and goes, man, are you crazy? You might be able to get 80 points. And I just looked at him and said, when the time is right, there'll be a time this season where I'll do it. And he just looked at me and he said, man, you're crazy. And that was that.
Well, he's got 26 at halftime. He might have to get 50 tonight for the Lakers to pull this one out.
As a team, we weren't really playing that well. And Kobe has a tendency of, all right, we're going to play team ball, but if it starts going in a different direction, I'm going to take over.
Lakers are down 14. They've got to win the first 5. And if they do that, I think they'll win this game.
So at halftime, I just said, I'm going to come out here in the third quarter and I'm going to go after them. And I'm not going to stop. And that's exactly what I did.
Go ahead, guys, get on my back. We'll see what we can do. 35 for Kobe.
I was just determined, just locked in, just tuned in to what was going on out there and just blocked everything out. So this was very similar to the Dallas game as far as my mentality.
I felt like I was having a special night when Lamar kept reminding me that I was having a special night, and every time out, he'd come to me and say, you can't get 50.
Knocked away by Kobe. Great hustle by Kobe. He's going to score. And dunk, Lakers lead.
Well, that's 51 for number 8.
And next time I go, he just looks at me and goes, you can't get 60.
Kobe goes straight to the dribble. Kobe Bryant, he's got 61 points.
And then by the last time he says, well, go on, get 80 then.
For 3 again. Yes!
My shot felt sharp.
Kobe's got the Laker record.
Well, there's 70.
Being out on the floor with him, I knew he was hot, and I would look up and see, dang, that scoreboard looks broken because there's never 75 next to somebody's name.
The most important thing, I think, for players that come after me is you don't want to ever limit your imagination because people may think you're crazy, but if us as athletes don't think that it's possible to do these things, how in the world can we inspire people?
Kobe Bryant, 28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line and an 81-point game. 55 in the second half. Listen to this crowd for number 8, Kobe Bryant. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
Bishaw just came up to me and just looked at me and said, man, you are crazy. Said, you told me when the time comes, you'll be able to do it. And I thought you lost your mind. And man, I can't say that you're that crazy anymore.
2016, Kobe should have won the MVP. I was on the team with Steve Nash. The best player in the league was Kobe Bryant.
Kobe has 50. He's done it. 4 straight games, 50 or more points.
You think Kobe Bryant is the greatest player of all time?
The GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Kobe does it. How did he get to that baby? Bryant to the basket inside.
81 points. His street ball mentality. I'm talking about skill. I'm talking about pure skill and will.
I never thought I would say it playing against Michael Jordan for so long.
Mama, there goes that man.
But Kobe Bryant will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
He banks in the 3, and the Lakers win the game.
He is one of the greatest players of all time.
Kobe, they're doing a big celebration for you the last game. A lot of us are going to be there. Can you promise me one thing?
What's up?
I need 50 that night. Can you do it? Your last game. Your last home game at the Staples.
This is like old times now. Hits the 3. 35 on the farewell night for Kobe. I think
He was a cold-blooded assassin.
Bryant is 8 for 10 from the line. But does he have enough legs to get free throws? We'll see. 2 free throws for 60. A 60-point game for Kobe Bryant.
What a performance. What an exit. You couldn't have written this.
What can I say? Mamba out.
There goes basketball.
I want to continue along